Negativity seems to be flowing into our lives quicker than poop through a goose. Or, as my grandfather would joke around, a goose through a poop. There is so much negativity that is surrounding our lives every single day. You turn on the news, you turn on the TV, you jump on social media, and you are not left empty-handed with finding very expansive expressions of negativity that are filling our minds and surrounding us like a fish swimming through water. Wherever you swim, it seems to be surrounding us. So what do we do? What do we do in the midst of being surrounded by all of this negativity? Well, we can't control what's happening outside of us. One of our biggest places of empowerment, and I remember learning this when I went through the experience of two of life's top stressors at the same time, cancer and advanced cancer and divorce. Particularly after the diagnosis, I remember really thinking about, well, I was told that I have cancer in my body. My choice is to kind of flip the linguistics around that, and rather than saying I have this or this is mine, I disassociated from it by saying I'm walking through the experience of cancer. So negativity surrounds us. That is a given. There's enough evidence to convict our society of a place that harbors negativity. So in order to be an agent of positivity, wherever we're going, it begins with ourselves. I know this sounds mundane. This is coming back into the old, well, if you want it to happen, it starts within. And it's the only place that gives us that sense of reclaiming the difference that we want to make in this world. This is the space where we make the decision of how we want to respond to circumstance outside of us. Stress is simply the power we give, the power I give, the power you give to circumstance to define your worth, value, capability. Negativity that surrounds us is simply an opportunity to identify and adjust our role in the midst of it, our response in the midst of the negativity. So the first phase in a negativity detox, this is an invitation. Let's jump into, come join me in a negativity detox of our lives. Because as we shift from below the line behaviors of jealousy, envy, needing to own, control, possess, accusation, needing to be right, liked, understood, cutting people down, bullying behavior, that produces that sense of darkness within the world. As we decide to step back from that and choose to detox our lives to be able to make room for more positivity, then we're able to start to be a part of the ripple effect that many people have written about. It's just a small ripple effect that gains momentum. So the first phase in this detox practice, this detoxing our lives from negativity, involves raising our awareness. It's metacognition, basically thinking about thinking. So in this first phase, in this first week, if you're just listening to this video, this first phase for the first time, commit to this week to just be raising your awareness. Be aware of those elements that are archways through which negativity is slithering into your interior world. Whether that's social media, whether it's watching the news, whether it's watching reality TV that's based on drama, death, destruction, whatever it is, give yourself permission and pray for the grace. Pray in the grace. Dear God, make me sensitive, highly desensitize my desensitization to negativity. That's a powerful prayer. Dear God, desensitize my desensitization to negativity, to those things that are below the line behaviors that don't showcase the person we're committed to being. Whatever is right, good, true, beautiful, excellent, and praiseworthy. It's one of my favorite scriptures and stored it in memory when I was in college. It's coming back to me very strongly these days, personally. Is it beautiful? Is it praiseworthy? Does it uplift those people around me? Is it something that's going to expand my own practice of positivity in this world? Is it something that's going to be able to encourage me to the point where that overflows into the lives of those people around me? Is it light? Does it feel light and encouraging and inspirational? If not, delete. Hit the delete button. if it does not feel light, if it does not feel encouraging, inspirational to you, even pausing before anything blows out of the mouth, to be able to ask, how does this encourage and uplift those people around me? Because I am committed, deeply committed to being a part of the solution of positivity, so that I can create a tsunami of an effect of positivity that flows over the negativity. Actually, this is an invitation into science, into how God wired us together. We have mirror neurons. This is a recent discovery in the last decade that has allowed us to realize that certain behavior evokes behavior. Strong behaviors and emotions evoke strong behaviors. Basically, neurons fire in the same brain of the person, of the receiver, as the sender. So if I'm sending out messages of hatred and anger, if I'm sending those messages out, not only is it damaging my own internal world, damages anybody that chooses to participate and jump on board that negative ship that's going to be quickly sinking, because the negativity is very heavy. Positivity is very light and encouraging. So you have a choice today. The first phase of detoxing your life from negativity is in the palm of your hands. And it starts with being aware and looking at those archways that have been created by allowing these negative influences to come into your life and to start detoxing them. Perhaps it's even 5 minutes less today than yesterday, in terms of watching or listening to or exposing yourself to negativity. Some people are like me. I'm an all or nothing type person. So I'll be like batten down the hatches, unplug, switch off, turn off, walk away, and really create a space of where positivity can flourish. It's like working in a garden. I love gardening. Think about it when you're planting a beautiful garden. The weeds start to come up. If you do not get those weeds, when they first start coming out, they begin to develop a root system that travels through and chokes out the life of some beautiful flowers in your garden. So it's a matter of being an awake gardener of your interior world, so that you can yank out those little weeds as soon as they start coming up of negativity, so that your garden can flourish. So enjoy practicing this first phase of detoxing negativity from your life, so that you can be an agent of change that will affect, due to the neurons, due to the mirror neurons, and the power that you give out when you make the choice for positivity in your world. You will literally, as J.F. Kennedy said, one high tide lifts all ships. So commit to being that high tide of positivity, so that we can override the plethora of negativity and shiny objects that have distracted us from what is good, right, beautiful, excellent, and praiseworthy from our lives. Enjoy practicing this first phase of detoxing your life from negativity. God bless.